If we can get welcome right as a church, then I think people's relationships within and outside of the church will be a lot more capable of good, strong connection. I've really treasured that I've been asked by one community to paint a painting that gives a message of welcome. When I was at one community, there was this beautiful woman. I remember the day I met this lady. Her name was Eleanor Roberts, and she met me at the door and said, "Hello, what's your name?" And I said, "My name's Safina." The next week she came over, she knew my name. No one remembers my name, it's a hard name to remember. The next week she remembered me, plus the conversation that we'd had. And over the years that I was there at one community, I fell in love with this woman because she knew how important it was to see people where they're at and to get them at the door and get them in that greeting of, "Hello, I see you and I want to know more about you." And so I spoke to her husband a number of months ago and I said, "What symbol would you like to have on this painting?" And Ian said to me, "Could you please put handprints on this painting, but don't make them perfect, make them broken in some parts." And that can remind us that each of us has a significant place. And it doesn't matter whether we're whole or broken, if we've got scars, if we're scattered or shattered, that we're all welcome to come and be a part of this circle. When we put our handprint there, it's like a signature that we belong and will always be a part of it. So the circle of handprints in the painting is my tribute to this lady, Eleanor Roberts, who was the woman who welcomed me into your community. I am thankful for her life and all that she gave, and she's taught me a lot about welcome. So there's a few symbols in this painting that are quite deliberately placed that echo resilience, hope, connection with others, and that echo the importance of welcome. The gum leaf is a symbol in Wurundjeri of welcome. When an elder gives a gum leaf to you, they are saying, "You are welcome on my traditional country, you are welcome to use the resources of this land." It's also to raise the agenda of our Wurundjeri people. One community is planted on their land, and my hope is that one community will really get to know their Wurundjeri people and raise them up in wonderful partnership and friendship, because they are beautiful, beautiful people with great dignity and with great resilience. The manna gum is the beautiful eucalyptus plants that we have in our region. It is known for its perseverance. So even under fire or flood or drought, it can continue to survive. And we see that evident even when we had our big Black Saturday fires. Those little manna gums, they kept surviving. They've come back now, they've flourished. There are some seeds that won't open unless they've gone under intense heat. When they are then planted in that fertile ash and that soil and the rains come, bang, they come to life. And I think about us as people, how sometimes, although pain is, none of us like suffering. However, suffering is good, pain is good when we go to the source of healing, Jesus, and he can burst life into us that we never knew we had the capability of ever having. The other symbol that I've got on there is river. So you see some curly lines on it reminding us of the Yarra River and all the little creeks that we have around the area, all coming into the big Yarra. And the Yarra, which means river, is a very life-giving source for the whole entire region. I think of all the connections about water in the Bible: healing, cleansing, Jesus washing our sins away, baptism, all these connections with water. So there's an invitation to soak and to be refreshed by the love that we have and the freedom of life that we have in Jesus. It's so that we can go out and share that life-giving water with others. The circle in the middle is community. We come from many different places. We can come together and be community. We can be family with each other, reliant on each other in healthy relationships. And even if we come broken, coming into that place of belonging can be incredibly powerful for getting us up and out of situations we need to get up and out of. So that's a circle of acceptance. It's a circle of community, like an inner sanctum of trust, great trust. So this painting is to remind everyone who sees it, who is already a part of your church community, that they mustn't forget how important the welcome is. And that's just not to new people who turn up. That's to people who have been long time gone who are coming back. That's to people who continue to come in and out. It's in a spirit of hospitality. The church is sometimes remembered for how it excludes people instead of how it includes people. So this painting is in opposition of exclusion, of casting out. It's trying to bring to people's minds that one of your significant mandates is to welcome people authentically with deep, consistent, sacrificial, long-term, enduring love. You can change someone's whole experience and perception of God's body as a church and of Christians simply in the way that you welcome them.